Happy Fate Saturdays. I wish that Fate was on Fridays so that it's like Freedom Fridays, Fate Fridays. But honestly, it's also nice to have Jujutsu Kaisen into Freedom, into Fate, right? These are some stacked up days. And to celebrate Fate Fridays, Saturdays, we're gonna cook up a monkey! Fate-tards! What is a Fate-tard? It's a retard who consumes Fate and basically is all the negative stereotypes that basically exemplifies the most snobbiest, elitist dumbasses that actually aren't even smart. So this is a video about Emiru Chainsaw Man cosplay. She said Asa instead of Asa. She also was cosplaying as the equivalent of Yuji, right? But then calling it Sukuna, or the other way around, right? That's what's gonna happen. But in this video, that's not even about Fate. It's not about Fate at all. We have to have the victims come in and say how annoyed they are, how mad they are. Let's read this shit. Play the fucking soundtrack. Anime is Art 21. This is a channel that has received a heart, actually. This guy actually received a heart from me, and I believe it has to do with the amount of glazing he's done for me for the Fate Heavensfield content. This channel has 5 comments in my channel, okay? And if we look at the channel, let's see what kind of person he is. Do you have a YouTube channel? So like, you know when I say jokes make themselves? Like when Lakari is diddling PDF file content and Blue Archive GIF is like right there, right? You know what I mean? Do I have to further explain why this is like the, like, or like Rakai right now, right? And all the fucking negative stereotypes about African Americans exemplified in Rakai, and people say this is a CIA agent, right? This might be the most stereotypical depiction of a Fate-tard that I've ever seen in my life. It's actually amazing. The jokes actually do write themselves. Let's read the comments. You know why he's okay with cosplayer not knowing the character and being a LARP? Because he's a kiss ass. Watch his videos when it comes to other content creators. He's a kiss ass, scared to call them out on their bullshit. My brother in Christ, you have 5 fucking comments in my channel, which are all just you glazing me about Fate content. Are you really gonna call me, of all people, afraid to call others out on their bullshit? Bro, dude, I literally just recorded another fucking hour-long video about Tectone. How about the Nicholas Light videos? How many Nicholas Light videos do I have? I have a fucking playlist because it's too much. Let's just like look at my channel right now and see how many times do I actually make videos calling people out on their fucking bullshit. And people, what do they say over and over again, right? That holy fuck, he actually has the balls to say something here too. Literally calling out the dumbest fucking retard in there too. Calling out Chibi on this. You just look at a channel and you realize that like, holy fuck, this guy is unhinged. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm famously known for calling out your boy Roshi to an extent. Obviously, the drama wasn't about him. It was about Lord of the Mysteries content. But I have been in situations where my entire brand is calling out the fucking bullshit that I see on my fucking timeline. So to say that of all people, I'm too scared. What? He's probably hoping for a collab to boost his channel. Nicholas Light talking points. Bro just want to get on the Trash Taste podcast. Bro just want to get on the Giga podcast. Whenever you see somebody calling someone you like out or don't like out, it's always like, nah, bro just want to be in the podcast. I can't. Holy shit. But at the same time, gotta shit on those weebs. Boost his channel, he says. I hate it when people lie, especially about numbers, because I'm so fucking upfront of my fucking numbers, right? Let's look at if I need these collabs to do anything. I am famously known for a person who actually has other creators wanting to collab with me. Nicholas Light has mentioned this multiple times. I usually stay in my own fucking lane because I think collabs are fucking pointless. I think collabs are a way, if you have like nothing and you get exposure through that, sure. But like through collabs, you think you're gonna do anything with it? Look at this shit. I'm at the peak of my game right now, establish a new fucking average. I'm literally doubled my fucking baseline. You think I need this bullshit? The reason I'm even here is because I'm so fucking honest about everything I do. You really gonna say I need that shit? Holy fuck, insane cope. But at the same time, he gotta shit on those weebs, gotta shit on the fake community, all while circle jerking Jujutsu Kaisen. Play the clip. I just knew. I'm like, why on Chainsaw Man cosplay? Why are you getting this mad? You literally glaze. Like, if you look at the comments, right? Bro literally is doing tricks off of my fucking dick, off of the Heaven's Feel content. And then, this shit. Watch it. Watch. I guarantee you he watched it. So the context of this is my favorite Fate Rage Bait account. There are so many tours that I've never seen talk about Fate, talking about Strange Fake. We must eliminate animation tours from Twitter. Based. And what do I say to that? And watch how this wins no awards, but only Jujutsu Kaisen wins awards. That's what happens when you have a bunch of fucking fat retards gatekeeping your show. Pretentious visual novel sweaty. I'm not sorry. You're gonna come at me. I'm gonna come at you too. I'm not sorry. You are the most stereotypical depiction of the fat retard fate-tard gatekeeping this show that I'm talking about. You are literally this guy that I'm fucking talking about right now. I hope you understand. That's what happens when you have a bunch of fucking fat retards gatekeeping your show. Pretentious visual novel sweaty sweat lords getting mad that someone says magic instead of magecraft. That's on you. Yep. That's your fandom's fault. Yep. See, Jujutsu Kaisen, okay. The Battle Shonen retards are on a whole different agenda, okay? You guys are busy arguing about the semantics and like the definitions of these things and gatekeeping of which order does it need to be? Heaven's Feel, you gotta watch Zero first. You gotta watch the Dean first. You can't start with Face Day Night. You gotta start with the visual novel. Oh, actually, you gotta go into the Iliad Dojins first to understand that this is an edoge. This is you. This is you right now. Everyone's like, well, need to be. You know what JJK people are doing? Well, did Yuji's mom take back shots? Huh. Does that mean she took the white flash so Yuji can run around with the black flash? Yep. And then everyone's like, and then they all just be memeing. Yeah. It's fun there. Yep. It's nice. Yep. It's just a bunch of fucking retards having fun. There is no gatekeeping. They don't even know how to gatekeep. They're too busy shitting on their own fucking like sequel manga right now. Welcome. But it's nice. It's a bunch of idiots just fucking around. And everyone's welcome. But Fate? It's not like that. Right? It's totally different. And I love Fate, but there's a difference in the barrier of accessibility and how it filters. I need you to understand this part, right? This part is very important because I think that I handled this talking point very well. Do I shit on Fate? Yes. Am I shitting on the entire series? No. I'm talking about the specific group of people that is literally holding your show back. And listen to the conclusion of this. I love Fate, but there's a difference in the barrier of accessibility and how it filters out the casuals and why it won't reach a wider audience. It is what it is. I think it's special that underrated shows like this, even if it doesn't get the hype and treatment that a hardcore audience exists, right? I get it. It feels bad that like you have such a big, fandom shadowing your amazing art, but I think hardcore niche community competing with the big boys, I think that's really cool on its own. There it is. I think I handled that very amicably. I acknowledge the faults in why Fate will never be as popular as Jujutsu Kaisen. I then conclude by saying it is what it is. It's actually admirable that you have a hardcore niche competing with these big mainstream headliners, bro. Do you know what this guy is literally doing? He's the caricature. Like if I made like a depiction of this guy, like drew him and he was like a person of color, I think I'd be canceled. You know what I mean? Like you could not make a more accurate stereotypical depiction of the corny fat retard that pretends to be smart while immediately just exposing how fucking stupid they are. Okay? So like, I need you to understand something. This person has no fucking understanding of who I am because this is a Fate tourist. They enjoyed my Fate content. They heard this shit and they got so fucking upset. They got so upset that I spoke the truth. Wasn't even disrespectful. I specifically say, you are the type of person holding this shit back. It's so fucking vitriol to him. He can't handle it. So what does he do? Just walk backwards. Do you know why all of this is just proven wrong? I already showed you why it's proven wrong by showing the metrics. Everyone knows. Because this is a fucking retard that's made up their mind, got rage baited off of the fucking clip, and thinks that, oh my god, so you think JJK is just better and Fate is bad? So now I have this like predisposed notion of you, and I'm going to basically paint the worst picture of you without even doing the homework. But here's the thing, when it comes to online fucking drama, you need to have receipts proper. If you don't even have the receipts, you're exposed for a fucking retard you are. Let's read some of the comments. Bro about to get farmed. Pin of shame Lamau. Thank you. Peak tourism. He already said in the previous video he has no problem with cosplayers who don't even know the character they're cosplaying. Bro is pinned. Farm, farm, farm. This is basically the talking point where I defend Emiru and say that, like, I think loot cosplayers or cosplayers that are just trying to farm engagement, they can just do it LARPing. I don't really care expecting a fucking anime review from them. I don't even care if they can even name their character. As long as you look sexy and you're bringing eyes to that series, that's your goal as a cosplayer. Of course, if you have more knowledge, it can be better. This is a consistent talking point to further show that, like, I'm not wishy-washy here, that I'm very principled in the things that I say. Bro's comment about to turn into a 30-minute video. I don't know about 30 minutes though. Rip, thank you. Holy brother about to get farmed. Crash out incoming. If you watch his content, you would know he doesn't give a fuck to call out somebody. Another sacrifice, another harvest. SMH. Also, Kaka dissects Nicholas Light like Skuna cleaving into Mahoraga. Bro is anything but a glazer. Come on, at least do a little fucking research. Look like someone had a bad day. Here we go. Questioning my hype for the next video. Breaking down this comment. Yeah, the grammar is bad because he's a fucking illiterate retard. New content incoming. Crops keep throwing themselves at Kaka's feet. How is this possible? Working all day coming home. Seeing people spending so much time and effort shitting on some person that I don't know because she didn't read a specific book. Then seeing someone then double down writing generic insults paragraphs showing they know nothing about the current context. Blah, blah, blah. Truly a magnificent era we live in. Cooked. Did you drop this as a child? There's generally no way you watch any video other than this one if you think he only glazes. He's a fake retard tourist. You cannot be real. Bro thinks English I can't understand. You're blind and you clearly don't watch this video. He's actually the only YouTuber that will call other content creators out. That's why he's the GOAT. This comment truly made me laugh. Thank for the joy, man. Hilarious. I want to believe this guy just want to get on the video for the attention or something. Nope, I don't think so. I think he's actually that retarded. Can't wait for the content. To be honest, I can't tell if it's rage bait or not. Peak tourist idiocy. Don't ever tell me that fake people are smart. Fake people are not smart. These dudes are just as fucking retarded as a Jujutsu Kaisen audience. But the difference is they at least get to LARP on this fucking image of pseudo-intellects because their content is deep of philosophies and clash of ideals. They probably don't even know what the fuck they're consuming. And then they go on to act pretentious. And as soon as they get called out on their behavior, what do? Expose themselves for the fucking fraud tourist you are. Guess what though? Even you serve a purpose. You are at the bottom of the fucking totem pole in this fucking food chain. And I'm glad that you are actually dropped as a child, you fucking fat retard. Thank you for the content. Hope you make an alt account so I can farm your dumbass again. Can't wait to see you in the face range fake reaction. Goodbye.